What can you say about mothers? My words will never be the equal of the great scriptwriters and poets that have had centuries to use fancy words and sonnets to describe what to most of us is the most important person in our lives. My mother was an exceptional mother. I know. Every child has the best mother. Every mother has the best child. My dad can beat up your dad, and so on. Everybody says it. The difference is, I really believed it. She was Florence Nightingale without the uniform, Susie Homemaker without the fancy pots and pans. She kissed boo-boos and made them better, healed broken hearts. She heard more confessions than a priest, and she absolved us of them all. She was a diplomat, solving even the biggest crisis before the wars broke out, no matter who hit who first and who started it. She was a huge smile with love in the middle. She took leftovers from the fridge and made them into a banquet. She knew that being a successful mother-in-law was truly the most difficult job in the world. My mom was a teacher before she was married. That's true, but it's not like she quit at that point. She taught family values long before politics thought it was popular. She taught history, math, patience, and love. She taught us Bible stories. We knew about David and Goliath long before we knew about the Bible itself. Girls got cooking classes. I learned to chop wood. And to this day, I barely know how to fry an egg. And my stove already comes with fire. When you're young, you follow mom around, hanging onto the apron strings. Later, you learn how to explore on your own. And at 5, mom knows everything. At 10, mom knows some things. At 15 to 21, mom don't know nothing. At 30, let's ask mom what she thinks. At 40, you suddenly knew she was right. And sometimes at 60, you wish mom was here to give her opinion. She never had any enemies unless it was a store clerk that wouldn't honor her expired coupon for 50 cents off cornflakes. And this was long before the days of extreme couponing. Unless you bid against her at an auction or played trump against her, you were pretty okay in her book. She loved a lot of simple things, local celebrations, our state fair, flowers. She was fond of glass chickens, and she loved the small town life. Her home was always open. We never worried about punishment from teachers or other adults if we did wrong. We worried about mom would do when she found out, because no bigger threat was ever needed. If you want me to call your mother, that was like the apocalypse. She truly believed that idle hands were the devil's workshop. We cut grass, hoed the garden, shelled peas, broke beans, picked corn, cleaned house, shoveled snow, filled up the old coal hopper. We cooked, we did laundry with an old power wringer. And that was all before our homework. And she was right. Hard work never really killed anybody. She loved Christmas mornings, grandchildren, Thanksgiving dinners and holidays, picnics, birthdays, and fireworks. Mom would always say when I was gone, "No sad tears for me, please. Think of all the happy times." This was written as a eulogy for my mother at her funeral. She's been gone 7 years. I still love her. For those of you who still have mothers, take the time out to appreciate them, because you never know. Thanks for listening. Like the old Joni Mitchell song, We don't always know what we got until it's gone. They paved paradise. Anyway, moms aren't always as appreciated as they should be. Sometimes we forget what all they do for us. And Hallmark's always around to remind us, but it's not the same. And you don't have to give a lot of gifts. You don't have to take her out to brunch if you can't afford it. You know, you can home make a card. You can do an extra chore. You can offer to mow the lawn, clean the kitchen for her, do whatever. Or, the old standby, a simple phone call. And try to do it more than once on Mother's Day. Because I guarantee you, you know, you won't appreciate what you've got until it's gone.